Camry's fans, this historic night, part of the Mel Towers Classic, the first ever IDC Fireball 121, over 15 grand in prize money on the line, $3,021 to win. Again, a huge thank you to Rob Angus Real Estate, the Rangers Realtor, Advanced Testing in Surrey, Canadian Truck and Trailer Repair in Langley, Westminster Excavating and Trucking in Maple Ridge, OK Tire in Saanich, and Gardner TM in Hope, all helping us bring you what should be a thriller. Cars and stars from all over British Columbia and Washington State. We're going to start the introductions now from back to front. The number 72 car racing here for the first time. He is a veteran of racing many years at Western Speedway in Victoria. In the Robinson Motorsports, Ford, the oldest driver in the field, 66 years young, from Victoria. Let's welcome Jeff Robinson.
Woo! Jeff Robinson. He's been around for a long time.
Really flex this afternoon. Thought he was done for the night. They got it back together. What a treat to have him here. Originally from Sydney, Nova Scotia, now makes his home in Maple Ridge. The 64-year-old veteran in the major excavating and trucking dynamic powertrain Ford Mustang Express Leader. The number 75 car, one of two drivers doing double duty tonight. In both the straight stocks and now the late models. 2 career straight stock wins here, second in points up to Penticton a couple of years ago. He drives the Rolls machinery, precision race engine, found tire of Cholac, Ford from Cholac, Derek Lewis. What a day it's been for this young man. Flying from Mexico to Abbotsford, didn't get here in time to qualify. Shane Harding qualified the car. He got here just an hour or so ago in time for this one here tonight. Great to have him here. The former Agassiz Speedway track champion, driving the Jensen Trucking and the Services Rep Industrial Roofing, Fraser Valley Fire Protection, Tire Tools Chevrolet, comes down the road in Abbotsford, just plus Jensen. Car number 54, visiting Agassiz Speedway for just the second time. Finished second in the West Coast Series points last year. Driving the PR, Petro, Whiteford Sales and Service, Penticton Collision Center, Chevrolet, from the metropolis of Tulane, BC, Bob Winkers.
That guy's got a fan club.
36 car. He's a prime-time Penticton Speedway track champion, driving the DNJ Automotive Incineration Solutions, Ivor Forest Products, T-Berries, Pine Tees, Top Jet Tours, Chevrolet, from Penticton, one of the nice guys, Joe Coche. Going to number 4 on the inside, the familiar color orange, the familiar number 33. He's an 8-time Agassiz Speedway track champion and a 3-time Canada 200 champ, following in the footsteps of his father, the great Buddy Hemrick, in the Hemrick Brothers, right with the Post Supply, look on the French Chevrolet, on Wonder Dave Hemrick.
Woo! Dave Hemrick. His dad was Gord Hemrick. His dad was Gord Hemrick. Your grandpa raced with him.
The number 1 car, the youngest driver into the field at 22 years of age. He's the defending Agassiz Speedway late model champion in the West Petroleum. All constructors, all crew tire of Agassiz. Coco out of Glass, Blackstone, Payton, Chevrolet out of Maple Ridge, Dylan Kaiser. Roll 3. Inside, the number 22 car in the first Agassiz win here just a couple of years ago in the aggressive towing, Bavaria Restaurant, Hunter Helicopters, Chevrolet, big thanks to Aaron Thunder Transport as well, from Abbotsford, Penticton. And starting to his outside. Without question, the odds-on favorite for this one here tonight. He comes into the evening. I'm going to win 5 straight Lynn Jansen Memorial races here, and 14 consecutive wins in his last 14 visits. Going to make it 15 straight tonight. He also for the 2-time IDC champion, 3-time Canada Series champ, 4-time NASCAR champion, and a 5-time Canada 200 pedalist. Driving you always imagine that. G-Welding, Fish Racing Products, Pink Glass, third car for Chevrolet, early for Williams Bank, now going to the magazine, Pitchfork to be exact, Morgan Thomas. Number 2, inside the 27 car. Finished third in the Jansen Memorial here last year for the former Agassiz Speedway late model and Street Stock champion, 3-time Trico Outlaw Street Stock champ, and still your Agassiz Street Stock track record holder. Driving the Alder Steel Barn, Fast Track Floors, Blue Pine Enterprises, Tracy Witzke Realty, Chevrolet from Abbotsford, the kid, Cleo Witzke. Right beside him, making his first ever visit to beautiful British Columbia, and of course his first race here at Agassiz Speedway. The simply gorgeous number 88 machine finished 5th in the South Sound Speedway point standings last year. Driving Mike Barrett's R.L. Smith Walking DNS Lake Truck and Auto Parts Chevrolet from just outside Olympia in Rochester, Washington. How about an Agassiz BC welcome from Wendy Garcia. And finally, we move to the front row on the outside. Another number 27 car. Great to have him here back with us. It has been about 3 years for the former Penticton Speedway champion and a 3-time ARCA West Series champ, driving the Moduline Industries with racing engines, Penticton Collision Center, BR Backhoe, Chevrolet from Penticton, Mark Mario.
Yeah, the fan club too.
And starting on the pole, one of 2 Washington drivers here with us tonight. Gosh, it's great to have them both here. This man has raced here once before in a mini stock a couple of years ago. Former Evergreen Speedway Legends car champion, 4th in points at the South Sound Speedway 1 year ago. Driving the Star Motorsports in the Fence Racing Podcast. Born from Tacoma, Washington. Let's welcome back Aaron Flatt. Race fans, as we said, from all over British Columbia and Washington State. How about a hand for all 14? And now, for those famous words in motorsports, race fans, join me by saying, gentlemen, start your engines! cars to win 2,000% of the wheels and everyone else gets 700. And don't forget, thanks to Team Brothers Racing, $300 bonus to the leader at the halfway point. Everybody up on your feet, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Only 9 Bell Powers Classic, the first ever IDC Fireball 121. Woo! Speedway tonight for $7,500 Carolina Hurricanes undefeated in the playoffs. They're 8-0 after sweeping the top 6 Flyers from Green tonight. Minnesota and Colorado last time I checked. Montreal will be rocking tomorrow as they host Buffalo. And Vegas say that your second place car spins. The 28 Aaron Flatt from Tacoma, Washington was getting closer and closer to the leader, the 27 of Mario. He spins and we are under caution. Wow, heartbreaking. For Aaron Flatt, who raced here once before in a mini stock. We'll see if he can restart. Race fans, 88 straight green flag laps. How about it for these guys? And remember, we got a couple of them that have never raced here. We got a couple that haven't raced here in a long time. All of this with 31 laps to go. The two guys who started on the front row, the 27 and the 28, Mark Mario from Penticton and Aaron Flint from Tacoma, Washington, ran 1-2 for 90 laps. Until what? Second place. Car spun down at turn number 1. He had no idea what happened. Whether or not he'll be able to restart. Unofficially, I stress unofficially, 6 lead lap cars. 27 Mario, 27 Woodski. And then moving to second now, 10 Maynard, 5 Thomas, 28 Preston, and 28 Flat. If he can restart, he'll restart the back, but he will still be on the lead lap. And then took speed right down over there. I got a feeling that we're training through it or something on the track, so that's not a good sign. I'm the driver of the 28 and his crew. A number of cars get out of the pit area through the course of this one. Again, race fans, how about it for all these guys tonight? 15 of them showed up. 14 started. And as of right now, still 6 in runs. On the lead lap. Penticton, Mario, Agassiz, Woodski, Maple Ridge, Mater. And remember, Mater in that 10 car flew punch this afternoon. Barely hot lap, didn't qualify. Ruben Thomas with that front end all beat up on the number 5 car. Still 4th on the lead lap, again unofficially, in the 28 Chris Preston. Having a great run in 5th. Randy Garcia, 88. Russ Jansen, 65. Still out there. As we said, what a day for Russ Jansen. Started the day in Mexico on vacation. Shane Harding qualified the car with minimal laps under his belt here ever. And then Russ got here just in time for a couple of hot laps, and then buckling in for this one. So again, it looks like the 28th is flat as done, aggressive towing to the rescue. As we said, he raced here once before in a lead lap car. Unofficially 27 Mario, 27 Woodski, 10 Mater, 28 Preston, and 5 Thomas. Unofficially, those are your 5 Thomas. Fourth place, 28, Chris Preston. Third, 10, Maple Ridge, Smelly Northwest Mater. And Agassiz is it. And the two number 27 cars, one from BC, one from Washington. How about it for Abbotsford's Caleb Linsky? I'm sorry, I said one from BC, one from Washington. One from the little mainland of BC and one from the Okanagan. Sorry, Mike. And how about it? The guy that's led all 90 laps so far. And Ticton's Mark Mario. So Ticton's Mario, Abbotsford's Linsky, Maple Ridge, Mater, Abbotsford's Preston, and Emily's Thomas in the car from Agassiz.
They're getting them grouped up.
Of 121 complete, 31 laps.
this works. Did you go into pits? Nope. Because now they got to get them lined back up again.
Spins to bring up the yellow. That's the bad news. Good news. He restarts. Still only left. So Preston was running fourth. The fifth place car, Corbin Thomas, in the pit area. We'll see if he can make it back. And here he goes, the red car Thomas. Red car will be in position of the fastest lap. I would ask tonight, how many first-time visitors to Agassiz Speedway tonight? Make some noise out there. How many of you are Agassiz regulars?
Woo!
Maybe not every race, but almost every race. Whether it's your first, we welcome you. We want to see you back again here later this summer. Starting the first of all races. Through September the 26th. So get Barry on the 27. And he can hang on with him. He'll take home $3,321 over the halfway for his round. Racing. And Alfie and George. Still 27 million, 27 whiskey, 10 million.
Well, this is going drastically different from the first 90 laps. Lots of wrecking now.
And now the rest of yellows in a red. So again, the head of Thomas of Spader running forward. Hopefully to restart. But he'll have to go to the back. And Garcia was one lap down. And we're going to put $200 bonus from Tiger Rose, top Washington finisher. And Flat Bucky had to go over that second rest of the way.
Could have been a bug or something.
And again, prior to the red flag. What is the fuel situation? A lot of yellow flag laps, 93 under green. How are they on fuel?
That kind of looked like the 10 car got a little angry at the 88 there.
Well, Wes Maynard out of the car. Tough break for Wes. Blew the clutch this afternoon. Hardly got the hot lap. Didn't get to qualify. Sponsor of this race, Wes Maynard Excavating and Trucking. Looks like his day and his night is over. How about a hand for him? Wes Maynard was running in the number 4 spot, and that would leave us unofficially with 4 green lap cars. The 227 cars. And went all the way, all 3 laps. But then there was this race here in Agassiz, in virtually every class of car, in weight models, street stocks, mini stocks, and midgets, with wins in all 4 classes. Raced a Hornet a couple of times. Ritzky runs second. With down in the Peoria Crew tonight. Very much beat the Flying Machine. Set fast time. As we said, he won 5 straight wins in the oil races and 14 straight races here overall. But it won't be easy for those 227 cars. Aaron Ritzky first and second, Thomas third, and again, what a great run from Preston on 28. Got his first Agassiz win here a couple of years ago. In the number 4 spot. And it looks like you get unofficially dead. The 65 of West Jansen, unofficially in 5th, 1 lap off the pace. Chris Preston Don't pay attention. How many cheering for the man from the south of Okanagan, Month Elio. One more time around, we should go green.
7 went around.
So now it's number 5.
It was starting to look to me like the number 5 is going to get his 50th straight win at this track. Which I'm insanely surprised by, to be honest. Because he was not looking too good all night.
Whether there will be any penalties and where the top 3 will line up with 6 to go. Again, folks, you saw it full right here coming down the front straightaway. Ariel leading Thomas, contact between them, sent Ariel spinning after leading the first 115.
Hard to say. He is under his own power driving, so he might get back out. Yeah, he's probably lost the win.
Leading 115 laps. Oh my goodness.
It's never over till it's over.
Laps to go.
Hard to say. Depends on if they determine that he did it on purpose in any way. Rubin's racing though.
Just put you a word on the racing radios. New leader, Gibbled-Ghost. The leader, Mario and Colton Thomas, if they can restart to the back of the field. This will be Preston in the 28, unofficially into second. Again, there's only 4 lead lap cars unofficially. The lineup should be Whiskey, Preston, Thomas, Mario, and Mario in the pit area. And as we said, folks, what a heartbreaking event for the driver from Penticton that led 115 laps. And again, I don't know if there's any way he can get back out there. I don't know what damage there is to his car, but if he could, he's still one of the 4 cars all the way left. And again, I ask, what is the fuel situation?
How are they going to make it at this point?
Gibbled-Ghost, the 27-year-old from Abbotsford, former Agassiz late model and street stock champion, but he's only been racing late models for a couple of years. He's won a few weekly shows. Finished 3rd behind Colton Thomas and Yannick Hertzels here last August. Looking for the biggest win of his young career. He said, amazingly raced and won the Rookie of the Year in late model street stocks, mini stocks, and midgets here.
Yeah.
Got pushed back.
Essentially, yeah.
Again, so critical here that we have everybody in their proper spots. So with Barry on the pits, he can't make it back. 3 lead lap cars, 27 Whiskey, 28 Preston, 5 Thomas. And a $3,021 payday, a big trophy, and a whole bunch bunch of other neat things thanks to Rob and Christine at Rob Angus Real Estate. Folks, thanks so much for hanging in there with us, but I am telling you, this has been one for the ages. Watching Ariel, Ritzky, and Thomas, the three of them were so close for so many laps. Wasn't that a treat? There you go, folks. Give it down. I am going to take this time down. We hope to see you back here in August for the right chance of Memorial. Best chance at 65, 104, 4 lap down. 11 down, Kaiser, officially down. 4 lap down. Brady Garcia, unofficially 6. 1 lap on the pace. 6 laps to go. Again, trophies and interviews. Extra top 3, and then, if you like to go, invited to the pits. And to try and prevent further mayhem, it will be for the first time in this race single class. Okay, folks. Bruce Sheeran for third place, trying to make it 15 straight wins here. The 5 of Thomas. Second place, 28 Preston. And early number 27 of Whiskey. Speedway, Aaron Flatt and Randy Garcia joining us. Hopefully we'll see you next year opening night. There are a lot more Washington cars, and maybe they'll be on Estelle and South Sound. Anyway, next year, RBC guys should show them down there. Those tires. We did not officially complete a lap, so this will move the 28 Preston back into second. Ahead of Thomas. Ritzky, Preston, Thomas, Jensen, Kaiser, officially one line down each for the 5th. Reichert, the 54, Tulamine, and Penticton, Joe Corrigan. These Westar guys, Corrigan, Reichert, they got a race in Grand Prairie, Alberta, Hythe, Alberta to be exact, in 2 weeks. The first Westar race of the year. They were road trip there in the boys. a 6 string green flag line to the checkered zone. You know you push your way. Scott, Jimmy, how you doing? How about it, Breeze fans? You having fun tonight or what? Let them hear ya. Let's share the 5 of Thomas. 28 Preston. 27 Womsky. Here we go. Congratulations to Cam, Father, Crew Chief, Paul Winsky, Chris Tyler, the whole crew. I think Warren Canadians is down there in the winner's circle. There's going to be a celebration. Again, Chris Preston, phenomenal run. Coming on second, somehow with the player on Naval, leading out of the pit area, and up the next quarter, Chavez ends up in third. There he is, your winner of the first ever International Driver Challenge, Powerball 121, Gibbled-Ghost. And we will head down for photos and interviews and a lot of pub and concentrate.